Congratulations to everyone who applied to a school in Portugal and got admitted. I'm so super excited for every one of you guys. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, you are welcome. I'm Biobi. I make videos about moving into Portugal either for study or for visit. I also share everything about Portugal and also my life experiences here in Portugal. If this is the kind of content that you've been searching for, you are in the right community. Please kindly do it well by clicking on the subscribe button. Turn on your post notification. It's free of charge. You aren't going to pay any dime. It's just a way to encourage me to make more videos. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are, thanks so much. A clapping ovation for you. Thanks so much for always coming to watch my videos. And if you have been getting values from this channel and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please kindly do it well by clicking on the subscribe button and also turn on your post notification so that you would be notified whenever I put up any videos. Thank you so much. Congratulations once more. I'm quite sure you received a mail showing that you got admitted into a school and also into a department. Yes. So the next step you have to take is for you to do your acceptance. Right there in the mail that was sent to you, steps on how to go about it have been stated. Since you have your student number, you have your course code with you, all you need to do is input them into its rightful place and then you make your payment. You need not to worry about making your payment. All you have to do, you can use your PayPal account. You can also use your debit card from your country and do the payment, and then you are good to go. Failure to do that means you are already forfeiting the admission, and there is no two ways about it. It would be rejected, okay? So guys, the second step is gonna be rigorous because you have to do some authentication and also verification at the embassy. From findings, it's been said that some embassies are not fast because of the number of documents that they have to deal with. So you have to be consistent in every step that you take so that you achieve a greater and faster result. Then at this stage, you have to take your educational certificate to Ministry of Education. For example, a master's student who is coming to Portugal, you have to take your BSc results to Ministry of Education, where they would have to put their seal or their stamp on it to show how authentic the result is. Before now, you do not have to take your secondary school certificate to the ministry because it's just the highest qualification that you will need at the embassy. But students that recently came said they were asked to produce their certificate so that they can put a seal on it. I don't know how true it is. You can do your verification and find out also. You don't have to worry about steps on how to go about it when you get to Abuja. Authentication is only done in Abuja. When you get to the ministry in Abuja, you meet a lot of students also. So when you get there, you will see the instructions there. It is already been placed there at the entrance of the ministry. So it's not difficult. You have to make some payments. You have to go to cyber cafe and do some photocopies. But then you can do both Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs at the same time. Thereafter, when you're through with Ministry of Education, you then take your documents to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They also will put their seal on it. I mean their stamp also on it. And also the police character. So you are true. For those who got their BSc outside Nigeria, what you have to do is to send your results back to the country where you finished from. They also will do their authentications for you, and you are also true. Okay, they will do both their ministry and foreign affairs. When you tell them, they know how to go about it. It's not a difficult thing. And so the next step for you to take is for you to take your educational results to the embassy. What the embassy will do is to take the photocopies of your results and then send them to NUC. NUC would then send your results to your school for verification. Then after, your school will now forward the results to NUC. Then NUC will now take it to the embassy. Then if everything comes out fine, the embassy would give you a call. But then a lot of students just feel relaxed. They feel once they have submitted their results at the embassy, then everything would be fast. It's not so. Most times there are delays at the NUC due to the number of documents that they work on. Delay might come there. So if you have anyone at NUC, you don't have to pay. If you have anyone at the NUC, what you have to do is to do a follow-up so that your documents can be treated fast. Thereafter, you have to follow up also at the school. By the time NUC would have done their own part, you have to follow up at the school. Most times, the delay is from the school. Where they have to go to the faculty, they go to department. A lot of things tends to happen at that period. What you have to do is to do a total follow-up. There are cost implications at the school, right? So do the necessary thing. Make sure you do a thorough follow-up. Make a calls where you need to do so that your documents will be treated fast. Embassy do not waste time. The moment you submit at your educational qualification at the embassy, they do not waste fast. They do not waste time. The NUC, when they send it to NUC, do your follow-up. When you're done with NUC, NUC will forward it to your school. Do a thorough follow-up, and then you will see your documents are being treated fast. I've seen a situation that under 1 month, all these processes was done. I've heard of that. And so yours can also be in the same manner, okay? When everything is fast, the moment embassy gets your documents, they would definitely give you a call that you can come for your application. At the point when embassy calls you for application, you need to prepare all your documents at hand. Remember, at the first instance, you submitted your educational qualification, right? The second time you are going to the embassy is when you are going to make the real application for your visa. I will be listing the documents that would be needed at the embassy. I already made a video on how to fill out the Portugal student visa form. You can check it out on the link above my head, or you can get it in the description. I'll drop the link in the description box below. Filling in the right answer to a question will go a long way in ensuring that a student passes. And so when you fill out the correct answers to the form, it will go a long way to speak for you, because It is what you have written down that will speak for you. You're not there when they will be checking out the forms. So it is whatever you write down in the form that would speak for you. So go out and check, look out for the video, and it will go a long way in helping you. Also, the account statement is an important factor that should not be neglected. They want to be sure that as a student, when you're coming to Portugal, you have enough fund that can finance your education. They don't want a situation whereby you come to Portugal and you are stranded. So your account statement would tell that. Anyone can be your sponsor, be it your parent, be it your friend, even someone that is not even related to you can as well be your sponsor. The sponsor should be able to write a convincing letter that will show to them that he or she would finance all your expenses in Portugal. That is very, very important. Usually I advise students to estimate how much their tuition is, estimate how much they are going to pay for accommodation, and also estimate their feeding. For example, a student who applied to University of Algarve and wants to put out an account statement. If your school fees is like 2,500 euros and you estimate your accommodation to be 200 euro per month, that's about 2,000 per year for 10 months, and you estimate your feeding, for example, 500 euros per year, and summing it up for a student in Nigeria, the last time I checked, I think it was around 3 point something euros. So I would advise, if you have some account statement showing that you have 4.5 million, 4 million upward. I've seen a student who came down recently 2 months ago and said his sponsor had 4 million in his account and he submitted it. He was granted a visa and he came down. And I've seen a student also who told me that she had 12 million in her personal account and about 32 million in the husband's account. She was denied. Who knows what happened? But then I feel filling out the right form and also having your financial capability being buoyant will go a long way in actually speaking for you. You know, they know their criteria. One thing I know is when you do the right thing, your visa will be granted to you. Some students will wait, like when it is a month to the time they would submit their visa form, that is when they start running the account. No, these guys are psychologists. They know all this would definitely happen. So they would read the account statement and see if it's a flowing account. Ensure that the account statement your sponsor is submitting is a flowing account, or if you are the one sponsoring yourself, ensure that it's a flowing account. You can ask your friends to put in money and take it out, and make sure it is running, it is a running account, and make it busy. And I think it will definitely go a long way in helping you getting your visa. Remember, application must be done in person, but then for the authentication, if you don't stay in Abuja, you can send a friend or anybody to help you in the submitting your educational qualification at the embassy. But when it comes to application, you must do it yourself, okay? For legalization process, most students don't do it until they are sure they have gotten their visa. If you forget to do the legalization, when you come down to Portugal, you would send your result back to Nigeria and you will still do it. But if you can do it alongside when you've gone to the embassy, you can just legalize your result when you are sure that you would be given the visa. Do your legalization of the result. I think per page is 15 euros. So depending on how many pages your transcripts are you want to legalize, you are going to pay 15 euros per page. Okay, for more clarity, you can send me a message through my Instagram handle biobishow, or you send me mail. I'll be there to answer every of your questions. And also you can drop me a comment. Please, if you've gotten values from this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please kindly do it well, okay? It really means a lot to me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Ciao.